but I'll be on it always, always.
They say about pride, that's why I'ma keep it low key, low key. I really want to eat all this now and not be scared. Hey everybody. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shanaria. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I don't know what be up with the singing, and I know I'm not a singer. Anyways, y'all, hey, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm about to say welcome back to another YouTube channel. Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Shanaria. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you guys so much. Now, this is your first time seeing me. Hey, welcome. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of my other videos, click down below. As always, the previous video is tagged, and then so is that previous video, and then that previous video, and then that previous video. Or you can do the simple way and just click on my page. Why am I over explaining myself? Anyways, y'all, today is Saturday, and I said, well, let me just bring my camera, do a small little mukbang. Let me sit y'all down real quick. There we go. Do a small mukbang of some Chick-fil-A and just sit down and talk and munch down in the camera. I mean in the mic. So I don't have anything planned for today. I just was like, well, I took out my little puff that I normally wear. I'll probably put a picture up there. And I was like, well, let me wash my hair. So I washed my hair because I need to let my hair breathe, get back used to my hair. And then it's getting back hot outside. Oh, let me turn on the air. I got it like 80 degrees on here. Oh, I don't want to get too cold though. Anyways, that's a thing with me though. Like when I'm driving, I could air up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But anyways, I said let me wash my hair, getting used to the spring, summertime. I need to let everything breathe. So I'm gonna charge my car and then go to the hair store because I actually ran out of shampoo today. So let me tell y'all what I got. So drive through, Mobile Zone arrived. Let me stop being funny. Okay, so I got the Chick-fil-A sandwich with lettuce, extra pickles, and Kobe Jack cheese. I've been liking that cheese a whole lot lately. With a fry, a cookie. Got to get the cookie. Ketchup, and I got the new lemonade with some like ice. I always forget what it's called. Oh, let me face it like this. Well, I'll just blur it out, the information on the front. But it's the Sunjoy strawberry hibiscus. They either have a Sprite or the lemonade. I read something on Facebook. It was like the Sprite strawberry hibiscus. It's like a scared version of alcohol. Me personally, it's good, but it's just something I can make at the house. I like the lemonade a whole lot better. Oh, it just tastes like a party. Anyways, my fries falling off the bag. Every time I go to the Chick-fil-A though, I feel like maybe I need to bring this up some. The fries not crunchy. Every time I go to the Chick-fil-A though, not complaining, but the cookie never be warm. I know you can warm it up, yada yada yada, but what if I don't want to do that? Oh, it's actually warm today. It's really warm. Look at that. I'm super happy. You know when that, what's that? Oh, my goodness. I'm dropping my fries. I gotta wash and vacuum out my car anyways, but I'm sure that's gonna be happening tomorrow and no time today. Yeah, let me dump those out because I don't know what's all been on my car ground, and I think that's equivalent to being on like a floor. Anyways, you know when the chocolate stuck to the package, it's gonna be good. But y'all, I have been super excited recently. I haven't even gotten into the food. Okay, I was about to say, because I'm at the charging station. I was about to say, I do not like when people like park too close and then cars from the park too close. I was like, we don't see people here, please. But I've been super excited recently, only because I've been like feeling this shift in my life of good things, obviously. A good shift of like, you know, all things hopeful, all things being great, and you know, been going to church. And just because you go to church really don't mean a thing, you know. I feel like that's what people think when you go to church, that means something. No, because when you sitting up in the pew every Saturday, every Sunday, every Wednesday, every Tuesday, every Thursday, whatever day you go, that don't mean nothing. It's about the fruits in your spirit. So I've been trying to get better. I think the main important thing for me is definitely finding a community in the church. I've been feeling like I don't have community in the church. And the church I go to, like, we have like a youth program. Oh, I actually got two if I knew they was gonna be warm now. Oh, this tenderism for real. But anywho, yeah, we have like this young adult stuff, and I love it. I really do love it. But I'm just trying to like outreach and stretch my hand out. I can do it, but it's so difficult for me to do it. Like, going out my way, speaking to people I can do. I mean, I do that at work all the time, but I have to because it's work. But when I'm put in a setting where it's unknown, or better yet, I just feel out of place, I get so nervous, and I'm just like, okay, how do I approach somebody? What do I say? My biggest thing is, how will I be perceived? You know, stuff like that. And obviously, all of that is like my own self-doubt, my own self-worry, my insecurity. Because when people approach me, I don't think nothing. I be like, I wonder what made them come up and talk to me. That's the only thing I think of. But I've been trying to get out of it. So I've been hopeful of doing like some groups that they have, but none of the groups that I've seen piqued my interest. So I'm just like, maybe not in this season. But when I get more consistent and, you know, actually lean on his ways and not my own, that's where everything will definitely fall in line. So definitely been doing that. Been trying to break away from like TV shows, movies, music, just anything that can just stray me away from my purpose. That's been something that's been difficult. I'm not going to tell no story. I was bumping some kid, Leroy. I was. But trying to get better with that. And even though I be open and honest about it, I really need to stop doing so. You know, like, yes, I'm open and honest, but I got to die to the desire of wanting to play him or wanting to play other artists of the secular side. So that's been difficult. This Netflix show I've been watching, I'm really not connected to it. So I think I done stopped watching that. Just little stuff like that where I know there's changes happening in my life, but I just have to be consistent. Alright. Because I want to kind of do this as like a no editing video, but I'm probably still going to edit. So, like I was saying, I've been just trying to do little stuff one of the main important things that I've really been struggling with is like not opening my Bible, which is crazy to me because that's something I definitely want to do more often. But I just find it so hard. Like, I'll be like, oh, I can do it at nighttime. Nighttime get here, I'm sleeping. Oh, I can do it midday. Midday get here, I'm laying in bed, scrolling on my phone. Now it's nighttime. I'm laying in the bed, scrolling on my phone. Now I'm dozing off. I can do it in the morning. Well, I wake up early enough, but instead of picking up my Bible, I get on my phone, scroll some more. Or I wake up early, look at what time it is, realize I can get another hour in of sleep, go back to sleep, wake up, I'm like, dang. So just finding, like time where I can really do it, because I always find time to do other stuff, which we always do. We always find time to do other stuff that we know we're not supposed to be doing, or things that we definitely should be cutting out. So doing that is something I definitely want to make a habit of, because the habits that I do have are just like negative habits. So like scrolling on my phone, playing a game, daydreaming. I definitely do want to get back into reading, but I've been slowing that down a little bit more. Cutting back TV time, cutting back iPad time. It's just like a lot of different things that I don't realize are habits, like napping after work. I want to start back going to the gym. It's just like so many little things that I want to start doing and incorporating in my day. But I tell myself, well, I don't have time for that. But in actuality, I do. I just don't make it. So doing things like that, I know will make a drastic change in my life. And just being open and aware of like the things that I know I could be doing, but I still don't choose to do. So that's been difficult for sure. But I'm just trying to get into it a little bit more. How many years am I going to spend on eating fries? I feel like everybody that I've eaten in front of have always said I eat slow. But I think that's just a girl thing. Like, we just eat slow. We don't gobble down food in 2 hours. Or we don't gobble down food in 2 minutes. We gobble down food in 2 hours. So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to make sure that the food is chewed, swallowed, and then dissolved in my belly. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing, y'all. And I think I touched on this in like a vlog or something. I can't really remember, but I used to classify myself as an extrovert because I never really wanted to be an introvert. Like, introverts are quiet. They say to themselves. They quote unquote have no personality. Well, that was my middle school mind frame when I'm talking about how I used to classify one. No personality, hard to read. Well, I've been finding I am an introvert, but my definition obviously now is completely different compared to middle school me. So I do have a personality. I do like to speak, but moments I do get shy. I like to keep things just to myself. I like to be in my own space. Half of the time when I'm not talking, I'm finding peace in that. So being up and everywhere, I can't do. Having a 3 million friends, I don't want. Being updated on every situation, I don't care about. So I've been learning about that, about myself a whole lot lately. And I feel like now that I'm by myself, I can really learn myself. It's a song Cam told me about Olivia Dean, The Hardest Part. And it made me think so much about myself in the past. It's something about opinions. Taylor, you my girl. I'm watching this video that one of my friends sent. Let me find it. Excuse me. Okay, The Hardest Part. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Um, um, to meet you, static on the phone. Okay. Held you up so highly, deep under your spell. Your opinions would define me. This time I made some for myself. So, let's talk about the first part. Held you up so highly, deep under your spell. When you put someone way above yourself or way above your values, your morals, and all this, that, and the third, of course you're going to be up under the spell. Not always a demonic spell, but a spell of you have surrendered your personal self, your personal goals, your personal ambitions. You just neglected yourself to put someone else above you. So therefore you're classified up under a spell because you held that person up so highly. My situation, I held this person up so highly more than God. And it's just not always about a person. It could be like things, activities, places, just basically you're idolizing this person. That takes me back to a Tate McRae lyric. I think it's trying on shoes. I used to idolize you, baby. It took a year for me. I used to idolize you, baby. It took a year for you to reveal it. She was saying the lyric, past tense, going back into the past, that she used to idolize this guy that she was dating at the time so much before she hit the industry. She finally got the thing that she very wanted. It didn't turn out to be it because that person revealed himself within a year or less than a year. So that lyric kind of reminded me of that. Hold you up so high, deep under your spell. Your opinions would define me. This time I made some for myself. Girls, you know how it be. Don't sit up here in front. This look like a deluxe. I should have just ordered the freaking deluxe. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. But yeah, y'all know how it is. You get into a relationship and this guy's telling you things or girl, they're telling you things and they're placing their opinions onto you, and because you quote unquote love them so much, you're putting what they are dropping into you and forming those as if they're your own opinions or thought, but really deep down you disagree. So I've been victim of that. Like, not even, let's stop secluding it like to relationships. Let's do it with friendships. So that has happened, but that lyric made me think of that. I forgot my point of why I said it, but anyway, let's move on because I'm finna tear this sandwich up. I don't know why, and I don't know if this is Chick-fil-A. They're the only people who don't put like ketchup on their sandwiches. Like, I'm always stuck having to do it. But baby, let me tell you something. This stuff is looking too good. Okay. Okay. Let's do a bite in the mic. So many people have pulled up to the charging station, y'all, but I'm not letting that bother me or affect me. Okay. Bite into the mic. Let's go. I hope y'all heard that. My biggest thing is, I hope nobody's looking at me taking the monster bite into this food and judging me. Let's do a bite into the mic again. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm done. I don't know if y'all could hear it or not, but if we got it, we got it. We don't, we don't. Well, I don't know what else to talk about, y'all. The parking lot is getting full. What is she looking at? The parking lot is getting full. My attitude is getting there. It's getting hot. And my car's about done. I really want to eat all this now and not be scared of what people are thinking of me. Let me finish it because I don't want to drive with food in the car. Tenderism. Tenderism. Well, y'all, that's pretty much all that I have. I just want to red ref. I ask God to let me be a vessel and to let me speak encouraging words and let things that I say be encouraging but not condemning. So I hope this little video just came up and made somebody's day, even though I'm talking about nothing. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Like I said before, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos and join along and all that other riffraff. So I thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video.